Welcome to Trouble with Tish. I'm Tish, and I be Trouble. And if you're a returner, welcome back.
Trouble's on the mind, hand around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget the future and the past. You ruined everything and nothing.
Alright, it's a Mask Monday with the Beauty Ninjas. And today's mask, I have the Natural Ingredients Chamomile Mask. It's from Canuck. Whatever the case may be, it's the mask. And it's calming, soothing, and hydrating, which is something I need. The reason I have been gone so long, I hurt myself in my garden. And I was digging, and the shovel, instead of going straight down, I went in sideways, and I went sideways. It was not fun. I fell on my back, or my butt, and hurt my back, smacked my head, and then a week later I dropped a T-post driver on my head, so that was fun. I've been informed I'm not allowed to go outside without bubble wrap. And then to top off everything else, I broke out in hives. Not a little bit, all over. And I've been trying to figure out what medication to use, or the doctors have been trying to figure out what medication to use ever since. The medications are 24-hour allergy pills. So first thing they did was they put me on 2 Zyrtec and a hydroxyzine at night. All 3 of those are all 24-hour pills. And then I was to take 2 Allegra in the morning. Again, those are both 24-hour pills as well. So I've been sleeping. And the doctor says, well, it shouldn't be, it's non-drowsy, it shouldn't be sedating. And I'm like, yeah, but that's if you take 1. If you take 5 24-hour pills, you do nothing but sleep. Non-drowsy only counts for 1 at a time. So they switched me to a singular and a hydroxyzine at night and 2 Allegra in the morning. And it is not helping as far as the sleeping goes. The hives are now gone, which now I can do skincare and makeup, maybe. We're going to find out. If I break on hives, at least it will be an interesting video. But I have been hive free for a little while now, and so we're going to try to jump back into Mask Mondays and all the other stuff. So if I break on hives, at least it will be entertaining, and we'll know. No more masks for a while. But the medication seems to have everything under control for right now. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. And if you want to do me a favor and keep your fingers crossed at home, I would greatly appreciate it, because hives all over your body really suck. Yeah. Alright. So here's the thing. Just because I have hives and may possibly concussed and, you know, not able to move doesn't mean I'm not shopping. So we'll go over a few things that I have picked up since I've been gone. Alright, so one of the things I picked up was the Electrum Cosmetics Dark Winter Palette. And that is what she looks like. This is the color story. Look at the shifty goodness. I am absolutely in love with these shades. Just look, yeah. I'm gonna sit there all day and look at the shiftiness if I don't stop. So I will be doing a look with that sometime soon. And then, of course, you saw me do a look with this possibly on a live. I got the Nomad Route 66 because Renee let me borrow hers. And I was like, okay, well, definitely gotta get one of those. So I got one of those. Yep. And I am excited to have that, and I'm excited to play with it more. I only did one look with hers, but we will be doing more looks with mine. I don't know why, but it always feels like something is attacking my lower eyelid there. Alright, and here comes the disappointment. Oop. So this is how my palettes, 3 of them, came packaged. This is how they came. So I have the Nomad card. Then I have a shade saver. Then I have the new Nomad Berlin Underground palette. Then I have the Nomad Fêtes de Provence palette. Another shade saver. And then the American Parks. Now, the Fêtes de Provence, they had a sale. It's 20% off with the code comeback20 on their site for the 3 palette package. So, okay, that is the cover, and those are the shades. Very pretty. These have been updated. The formula has been updated, and the contents have been updated because people were asking, 1, for them to be released with the new formula, but 2, for them to be released like the Berlin. They were like, okay, well, we need more mattes, so they added more mattes. Okay, and then we have the American Parks, which, as you can tell, since I'm not willing to really tilt it too much, that we have a broken palette. Alright, that's what the cover looks like. And then we have a shade that is busted right here. But that, if you can see, that's the color story. And I can't help but think that the reason that shade is busted is because they put it in this. I mean, yeah, it's a bubble mailer, but it's 3 palettes in a bubble mailer. I've never seen anybody do that. And then not add extra. The only extra padding they added was a couple of. What is this gonna do? I don't get it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm irritated with the whole how they were packaged. Now, mind you, Renee got hers and none of hers were broken. So this is the Berlin Underground, and we have a couple shades that are shattered here and here. And I don't know. To me, it ruins the fun. It ruins the excitement when I have a palette that comes broken. Now, here's the deal. From what I understand, Nomad has amazing customer service. And I have put in a claim. Now, it's the weekend, and, you know, it is what it is. So I will wait. I'll give it a few days, and then I will update you on how the customer service process is for me. Now, from what I understand, I do understand that they have amazing customer service, so I'm expecting, you know, I'm expecting things to go fairly well. So I'm not trying to dog on the company as far as their service goes, but that was unacceptable for packaging. I'm sorry. It just was. And if you're going to put 3 palettes into a bubble mailer, you should probably add something more than a couple of things of tissue paper. Maybe a little extra bubble wrap or, I don't know, something to protect them. Anyways, moving on. Now, I made a couple of orders, but let's go over what I had gotten at the Dollar Tree really quick. I got the Basic Beauty Simple Elegance blending sponges. If you're going to try those out, there's 5 of them in there. I got this little manicure set because I can't keep my husband away from my stuff. So I figured maybe if I got a pink set, he'd quit touching my stuff. I doubt it. Alright, and then I got some masks. I have the Hydrating Collagen Face Mask, Watermelon and Hyaluronic Acid. I got the Mermaid Face Mask, Citrus Scented from Be Pure. The other one was Bio Miracle. This one is Be Pure Butterfly Sheet Mask, Raspberry Scented. Alien Sheet Mask from Be Pure with Lemon Lime Scent. And a Cherry Glitter Jelly Mask from Be Pure. I'm kind of hoping that those glitters stay on the mask and don't transfer to my skin. Because, like, why would that? Alright, and then I made an order from Ulta. I wanted to try this Pixi by Petra On The Glow Base Foundation Moisture Stick. So I got this, and it is in the shade Nude. And that is what she looks like there. And it's just a little roll-on stick. So I will be putting that in the mix to try for foundation Wear Test Wednesdays. And then I wanted to try this Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel from Good Molecules. So I got a little thing of that. That is what she looks like. It is a foil tube. So I'm excited to try that out. And then because I got the On The Glow base, I got the Pixi Skin Treats Makeup Fixing Mist, a little sample of that for free. And then they had this deal where if you get $20 or something worth of NYX products, you get a little sample packet. So I got the NYX Slick Click Fat Oil in Caption This. And that is the shade. And then I got another one in the Drafts. And that is the other shade. Alright, and then for the sample packet, I got right here, I got a NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip in Clear. I got the Brow Glue. And then I got the NYX Professional Makeup Blur Screen, which I am excited about. So that is what I got from Ulta. And then I ordered something from Geek Out of Water. She has a YouTube channel, Geek Out of Water. She makes her own skincare and stuff, and I love her products. They're amazing. So I put in an order for a couple of things. Alright, and if you want the information, that is the information on her card. Alright, and then I will also link her in the description box, her YouTube channel as well as her shop. So when I first started YouTube, I ran into the Allure box and I was so excited. And they sent me a toner from Ucanbe Beauty. And ever since then, I've been trying to figure out a dupe for that. And when I tried out her toner, it's the Geek Out of Water Cica, Reishi, Mushroom, and Snail Mucin Hydrating Toner. It has that same feel, and it's become my favorite. And it's not that expensive as far as skincare goes. It's like $14, so like I'm down. I also really enjoy her Bakuchiol cream, and I've gone through one of those already. But she came out with a Blue Tansy face primer, and I've loved everything so much that like I had to try it. What I love is it comes with a little guitar pick in every little package like that. And then this is what the face primer looks like. I'm going to take a little bit. Oh, well, that's probably more than I need, but I'm going to... Yeah, that's definitely more than I needed. So, it's not silicone-y. It's very hydrating. It smells herbally. It feels like a nice moisturizer. Looking at my hands, I can tell the difference. I don't know if you can. But that's what I buy when I am sick and I don't feel good, and I am, you know, between times when I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping like all day and all night. It's been crazy. But I am done with this mask. And we have no hives, which is a definite plus. All right. I enjoy these Canuck masks. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I quite enjoy them. And I got them on Amazon. Probably going to order some more. They are definitely amazing feeling. All right, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to let this soak in, and I'm going to record a couple more videos because, well, I'm way behind. As you can imagine, when you skip a few dozen weeks. I don't know how long I've been gone. It feels like it's been like a year. It really has. It's like, yeah. So I am happy to be getting back to my normally scheduled programming, and yeah. All right, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a collab with the Beauty Ninjas. Go ahead and go down into the description box, and there will be a playlist. Go down and check out and see what everybody else has going on for their Mask Mondays, because I guarantee... No, I can't guarantee that. Sue's been buying a lot of palettes lately, I think. But nobody bought as much junk as me. I guarantee that. Somebody probably has as many empties as I bought, but it's a bad habit to shop when you're down. But, I mean, there are worse things in life than buying a few dozen makeup items when you don't feel so good. All right, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. All of that good stuff is below as well. And I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day. And I will see you all next time. Bye.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget the future and the